Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello. Mom, say hi.
I'm saying hi to all kinds of people over here.
We gotta say hi out loud.
They're all hi. I get. I'm sorry. I would say names, but I can't read them.
I can name it. I can fix it for you.
Oh, that's better.
How's the audio? Truly, how's the audio? Because I can quickly switch it.
Oh, that's oh.
Now you can read?
Fonts are much bigger now. I can see them. Yes. Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
one
we
step
got
more even.
mad scientist and Inez.
Annika?
Annika. Oh, these names.
That's right.
Could
Sounds fine to you? Okay. We've got thingies on.
Yeah. We got little fuzzy thingies.
We got little fuzzy thingies. Well, I'm glad that it does sound good, because to me it does not sound. Man, I don't know.
We do have some interesting names. Yes, you do, and it's hard to keep what they are. And most of them I can't pronounce, and if I did, I'd really mess them up big time.
Keep talking for me once.
I keep talking to you?
Yeah, just say hi to everyone.
Okay, hi, everybody.
You're doing great.
I wish I knew what I was doing.
You just say hi to me, like artful. Hello. I don't have very high standards. I have standards.
What?
She said, you have very high standards, DK. She's talking about, because I'm complaining about the audio.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's interesting, because I had to bypass some things. I was going to put it right into the cloud lifter, but that ended up being a little too much gain.
Okay.
Yeah, because the cloud lifter, you know. All right, that's fine. Sorry for having names, Spoo. Welcome on in. Math teacher, Artful Innika, Wolfie.
Sorry for having names. No,
Sir Vortigern, hello, welcome on in. Niffler, Michelle. It's Monticello if I didn't say hi already. Hello. I hope you're doing great. It's been a minute. Yeah, I think if I missed anybody, then I apologize.
You went so fast I couldn't see anybody.
Oh, there is. Weird. All right, well,
There's a slight offset of you green screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's some music playing.
Oh. Down to my chin. I can really hear on my chin. What am I supposed to be? You might want to have the music a little lower since it sounds like you are farther away from a microphone.
Interesting. Okay, well.
Okay. The microphone's right there.
No, the microphone is what you're wearing.
Yep. Like I said, the microphone's right there.
Oh, you know what? When you said right there, I automatically assumed that you're pointing
If
to this
I
one.
let go of these, they go down to my chin.
Oh. Your son has a big head.
Hi, everybody. Okay. Dynamite 88.
Dynamite, welcome on in.
Okay, I can see that fat bearded math teacher. That I can read. And Artful Jackalope, I got that. Ills Wolfie?
I is Wolfie.
I is Wolf. Okay, looks like Ills. Okay. Hello.
Aurora, hello. Also Toast, hi. When I go
What am I supposed to be doing with these things?
with what things?
These things.
Oh, those are earphones so you can hear.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, your hearing aids checked. There's music playing.
There's music playing?
Yep. We also to monitor our own voices.
Okay.
I tried to get another pair of cans for you, Mom, but I couldn't find.
That's okay.
Can we try something, Mom? As crisply and cleanly as you can.
What would you like me to say?
Say, R2, toast is here.
R2, Coast is here.
Oh, I don't know why I said that out loud. That was dumb. Right, hold on.
All right. Okay. How about this is the house that Jack built?
No. R2, this sentence right here.
R2, Toast is here.
I wonder what I heard.
Hi, Toast.
Try it again.
R2, toast is here.
Hold on. Oh, so it heard it, but it not too. It's a little bit faster.
R2, toast is here.
It's hearing it, but it's not hearing it with enough confidence because it's not my voice. Also, I need to fix the other side here. There. Nope, still there.
So I need to talk lower.
Anyway, well, here. This is what happens when.
Okay. Oh, I got to hold them in place. Oh, whoops.
R2, toast is here.
I heard a week.
It's R2D2.
Oh, that's R2D2.
So what it does is it just.
Oh,
did
it
all
mimics
this.
R2D2. Okay.
Yeah, and so this is what is appearing on screen. So now, occasionally we'll have things like, toast, hi. Toast? Toast. Oh my gosh.
Toast, waffles. Toast and waffles.
It's not working for me now because of these microphones.
Exhausted now, okay. DKR2 barely listens to you. I'm not surprised it's not here. Okay. That sounds. So,
It happens.
I'm supposed to be saying our
It's already happened.
is not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's it.
No, I've got it set so I've got voice commands where it will recognize my voice and do certain things on stream.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sound effects type things.
Stuff like that, yes.
What
Me, hello.
You have subscribed again. Wunderbar. Thank you for subscribing.
Right, Smart, hello.
Thanks to Swift Saint Diddley for my sub gift.
What I
And
missed.
oh my gosh, your mother
she's
is
just
adorable.
subscribed.
Wait, is this the opposite of child
Or we'll have it from a
exploitation?
gift subscription.
Mom exploitation? SMH.
Thank you. I'm adorable.
You're adorable. You are. That's true.
Mom exploitation. Yeah. Okay. I am having a very good weekend. We watched 2 softball games yesterday, and
And those went great.
and we went this morning and watched batting practice, a batting lesson, And then today is Devin's birthday, so we had a wonderful crab dinner. His birthday, and he makes supper. Isn't that good? Isn't that nice?
My brother made crab.
Yes, he made crab and steak, surf and turf. His stuff is nice.
That's my brother. My older brother.
Yes,
The eldest.
he's number 1. He was the only one for 11 years.
What happened with that?
You surprised me.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah, you
What
surprised.
happened with Drew and Jason?
They were the shock.
Yeah. Ordinary person, welcome on in. Hello.
What is that? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that must be in regard to something I don't know anything about.
She was talking about, she was continuing from her previous conversation.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. See, I didn't see that
Yeah.
conversation.
No, you're good.
Okay, I don't
Hey,
know what
Kat,
that is.
welcome on in.
Oh, hello.
What I might have you do, Mom, is get a little bit closer. How is your cushion treating you?
It's fine if I don't move. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall off
Oh,
of
don't
it.
move. Easy. All right, well, I'm going to push you up forward, though.
You're gonna be in front.
Execute
Closer.
order
All right.
60.
Simbad, thank you very much for the 66 bits.
Hang on, let me find
I'm
it.
hanging on.
I
You got
gotta,
it.
I gotta find it because
Hop on, Mama.
he's got me on this big roundy cushion that I keep falling off of.
Thanks to Adsfoot
I can't
Sneaky
help
for
it.
my sub gift.
I'm always.
Hey, Farm Cat.
What great
Give some
news,
sub to
you have
Rage Bart.
subscribed again.
Rage Bart, welcome back on.
Wunderbar. Thank you,
Sile,
subscriber.
thank you very much as well.
84 gift one sub to Ruchel _Bart. They have
let's actually
given
put this
192 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, there you go. This is so big, I'm not used to being able to read it so plainly.
Hey,
Artful, thank you for the 111 bits. See, now it looks like we're the same size.
hey, isn't that nice? I haven't been like that in years.
I can point it. Hold on. Yeah.
I've always been short. I'm getting shorter.
I'll have to fix that later, and it'll annoy me, but right
I
now.
think it's going well.
And I got thank you for the 198. Oh, man.
Bye. Somebody left. Bye.
See you later, H. Bart. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing
gotta
great.
go.
We'll be live until I'll be live until regular starting in time. My mom can hang out for as long as she'd like. Yep.
I don't have anything else to do. Which is nice.
Yeah, but I go until like 10.
Yeah, that's okay. I might be able to stay awake that long.
All right.
That's good. Okay. Feel tired. My mom. Hey, I got her beat. I'm 5'1.5". Yeah, I used to be the
Congrats on the
tallest. Hey, I'll take everything I can get. But my mom was never more than 5 foot, and she was like 4 foot something, not much.
Yeah.
When she passed away.
Are we going to get games with Mama Kay? I don't know. Do you want to play any games?
What kind of games?
I mean, video games, presumably.
Honey, I stopped doing video games with Tetris.
I don't know if we'll have games. The idea is more of a Q&A sesh.
Yeah, I'm not good on games.
But you'll tell stories like a champ. Mama loves stories. But Sayo, no, I haven't really been playing anything consistently. I've been working through a bunch of game redemptions, and I've been kind of all over the place. We had like a week there where I just didn't play any games, where I just was like, whatever, I'm just going to talk instead.
On the PC. My student
Pong is multiplayer.
Yeah, well. Yeah, absolutely. The half inch is very important. Pong is multiplayer. Pong, is that the original Pong?
That's what he would be saying, yes.
Huh?
That's what he would be saying, yes.
Oh, because I remember Pong. That's one of the first ones that came out. Your cousins had Atari when it first came out.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford it.
Sure.
By the time we could afford you guys a game system, your first game system was ColecoVision.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I used to sit and watch you guys play, and it was so
Hey,
funny.
Swift. Thank you for the 1,000 bits.
I don't know if any of you remember ColecoVision, but it had a baseball game that you had to push the button to hit the ball, and then there was a roller ball in the controller that you had to spin to get the man to run around the bases, and to watch you kids sit there going, it was so funny. It was so cute.
I remember, I feel like I remember this because it was in a video and not because I was there. But I remember Papalari.
Paul Popular. Oh yeah, he loved that. I mean, you know, he would when he came, he would sit and play video games with you, and he really liked the baseball game. He did that, but it was so funny. But it was like, yeah. Okay. You were talking ColecoVision too? Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Underrated system, it was, I agree.
I wish I still had that system, but it broke, and I hung on to it in all the games for years and tried to find somebody that could fix it, and they couldn't fix it. I couldn't find anybody that could fix it, so finally I tossed it. And now, with Jared collecting all the things he does,
That's really sad.
Yep, but I tried. I tried very hard to get somebody to fix it. But no. But by that time, you guys had other things. I mean, you were doing more things on the computer than you were on your game system until you got the You had the N64. I don't remember all
You're,
that
you're
you
going
had.
way ahead if you're starting N64.
But I'm talking what I mean. You had so many of them, but
Well,
I can't remember all of them.
Well, the NES, the first one,
Yeah.
and then Super Nintendo.
Yep. And
Then came.
then can
The,
be
we never got a Sega system.
a what system?
Sega.
Sega? No, we never had Sega. Nope. Yeah, it's like
That was one of the things that was fun about visiting our cousins, because they had the Sega,
yeah.
and our uncle would get upset because we would want to spend so much time inside, and he's like, "No,
Yeah,
go outside."
Well, Brett and Wesley are. Brett is a lot like you guys. He's more of a nerd.
Oh,
Okay, where Wesley is more the outside hunting, fishing, outdoorsy type. You know, he just always has been. But Brett has always been wanting to be inside, and his dad would make him go outside because he didn't think it was healthy for you guys to be inside all the time. And I kind of liked you inside because that way I knew where you were. You know?
so I turned up the volume more. It's quite possible that I'm going to be now louder than my mom. So let
Well,
me
you
know.
usually are.
Oh, I'm just kind of loud.
No, you have a voice that carries, and that's very nice.
That's just kind of loud.
You've got a nice voice.
Thank you, Mother.
You had- okay. The game system would wreck the TV, so I buy my own. Oh, no, I never thought about that. But it was like, well, when you guys were little, the younger three,
Yeah.
now, we had a small little portable console TV that I kept in the kitchen, and that's what I hooked the games up to. And they would sit in the kitchen and play the games while I did my stuff, and I knew where they were. Kept them out of trouble most of the time. It just been too much time. Oh. Oh, wow. You know, when you got two households, then you get double duty everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Same- oh, you sound the same level, see? Okay.
Yeah, yes, it should be right. So, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Erica. What are you talking about? Sell me out.
Should I tell them about the time you tried to blow yourself up?
I feel like I've told that story, but you're welcome to tell your perspective. I feel like there's other stories that I don't remember as much that you might be able to tell when I was younger.
Oh, golly. You know, it's so hard.
Thank you for the hype, Jen.
So many of them, well, when you got four of them, something was always happening, and it's really hard now to try to remember who did what when. It's like,
I mean, I can tell you if it was me or not.
well, no, it's now the story. Yeah, you guys really didn't do too much. I mean, as far as destructive things, the worst is the time that the two of you locked Jason out of the house.
Remember when I made explosives? And then you asked Jason about it? And then Jason said, "Oh, Derek made bombs."
Okay. Was that with firecrackers?
It was with Dad's shotgun shells.
Oh, and all his reloading equipment. Oh, no, I don't remember that. And it's probably a good thing. I went into town and sat in the dishes watching the fires put out. Yeah. The two being Devin and Derek?
Which
no,
two? No,
Which two? Devin and...
It was usually Jared and I getting in trouble. Oh, so she said the two of us locking Jason out. So it was me and Jared.
No, it was Derek.
Because Devin was 11 years older than us, so he
Yeah,
was fully an adult.
Derek was
at
probably...
that point.
so you get the right one out here. Devin was probably at work. Because he is that much older. So it would be Derek and Jared locked Jason out of the house. And we had double patio doors, locked him out of those patio doors, locked him out of the front door, locked him out of the back door. By the time we came home, the metal fire door between the garage and the house was beat to heck. Jason took a golf club and tried to beat his way in.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That was
So you don't remember the Derek Made Bombs story?
No, I don't remember that.
Because you came home and all of the bottles that you guys had saved that you'd refill for water
For water, yeah.
were gone. Like half of them were just gone. And you asked Jason where they were, and Jason said plainly, "Oh, Derek made bombs." And then what I heard, I'm not going to say it as loud because it's going to be really loud, but it's like, "Derek!" And I think Byron over, and he looked at my face and I'm like, "You're probably going to have to go home."
No, I'm sorry, I
But-
don't remember that one. But
Yeah,
that's
so
a good
it
one.
started with aluminum foil and what you call it,
But
Drano or whatever. It started with
Drano?
Aluminum foil and Drano or whatever.
oh, you must have saw that on the movies or read it online or something.
I don't know, something.
I don't think we had online then. I don't think we had.
There was not yet an online.
Yeah, there was no.
Not in the same way that it
You
exists
could not
now.
Google anything then. No, so it must have been something that you saw in a movie
So,
or something.
and then it went from that to, I have an idea.
Let's try this. Oh boy.
So I got my Boy Scout knife, and I cut up we very carefully removed all of the gunpowder from, I don't know, 3 dozen shotgun shells, maybe more. Packed them in.
But he had reloading stuff. He would have had powder without opening the shells.
If that's true, I didn't know where that was, but I know where the shells were.
Yeah, the finished shells. Yeah. Oh.
How old was I? I'm gonna go with 13, maybe 12.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh. But yeah,
What
Niffler, thank you for gifting a sub to Scout.
subscribing game.
Thank you.
Wunderbar. Thank you, subscribe.
We're right on, Scout.
One
Congrats.
Niffler gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Scout.
I got all my digits.
trust. Yeah, it's. I'm lucky I had a house.
Do you want to set your perspective from the I blew myself up story?
Well, since I wasn't really there when it happened, we came in after the fact because we were down by Stephen Cherry. We were down in Appleton, which is about 35 miles away, and came home. You had Byron.
I think it was all of us. I think it was me, Byron, Joel, and Q.
All 4 of you.
Yeah.
Well, I know it
So
was.
remember-
I know it was more than Byron, but I remember Byron being there because he thought he was going to be helpful by covering your hands with Vaseline
so we
and
haven't
bandaging them.
Not Vaseline, but aloe.
Huh?
Vaseline would have been way worse, but it was aloe.
Well, aloe would have been okay.
It was, but
how
no,
did you-
not really, because hold on, because you didn't even tell the story. Okay, so let me go.
But the only story I know is what you told
Okay,
me.
so I'll tell my section of the story, and then you can pick it up after you get
Okay.
home. All right. So, me and my friends get home from school, and the house is freezing. It's absolutely frigid, and I go and look downstairs, and I see that the wood-burning stove that we had to heat the house is out. It's completely
Okay.
out.
Okay. Yeah, all right. What we had is we had hydronic heat, so we had a wood burning boiler. So you had to stoke the boiler, the wood stove to heat the water to heat the house. Yes. So it wasn't just a wood stove. We're not that old. Hold on. Oh, where you going?
What's up, Pops?
He's just gonna get a soda.
Oh, what's up? Oh, my mom just sent you. Cake is ready. Oh, the cake is ready. There's cake.
No, I don't. You want to come say hi? The stream.
Our stream, my stream.
I got a screen?
This is Dad. Hey there.
There, say hi.
Hi. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Papa K. See?
All these people.
Oh, hi there, all you people. Oh. Ah.
Hey, Papa K.
Ah.
Cool,
We're
huh?
just telling the story of me coming home and finding.
Oh, us coming home and finding him half blown up.
Yeah.
Oh, with the fire starter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Spoilers. Hold on.
Bye, people. I know I got some birthday cake.
All right. Enjoy the cake.
You make delicious jerky. Yes, he does.
It does. All right. So we come home, and that fire is out, and I load up the wood burner to try to figure out how, or to like get the heat going, right? And I put a more than modest amount of wood in there, get the kindling going, right? And no matter what I do, I cannot get this damn thing to be lit. So I've seen my dad light it a bunch of times. He uses a blowtorch, this little butane torch, right? So I get the blowtorch out, and I'm like trying to get this fire to go, and as soon as it flames up even a little bit, it cuts out. So I look around to see what my father might use to help him
Right.
with this fire.
The
Hey,
donation-
Farm
the
Cat, thank
donation
you for
in
the
which
20
you
bucks.
donated.
Thank you for
the
the dono.
donation of the money.
Right.
Donation.
Papa K face reveal hype.
So I look around to see what he might use, and I find this stuff called fire starter, and I was like, wow, I'll bet that would work really well to start this fire.
Sounds like it.
It does, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So I spray a more than modest amount of fire starter into the kindling, and take that blowtorch, and as soon as that blowtorch hits that kindling that is now completely doused in fire starter,
Boom!
it shakes the house. My youngest brother, Jason, who we didn't know was even in the house, came running down from upstairs because it shook the house. My friend was standing next to me and watched me get engulfed in a flame shooting out from the hole. What was your thing? But like that maybe?
Yeah, well, a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
Because you had to
But-
put wood in it. Yeah.
But you watched the flame shoot out at me, singed my eyebrows, my hair.
Took his
all-
eyebrows
all
completely
my-
off.
yeah, all my my arm hair and
You had
Yeah.
burns all the way up to your elbows.
yeah. So I was burnt from here to
All the
hands.
way up to your elbows. No eyebrows.
My eyelashes
you-
had fused together.
Yes,
I had fast enough reaction to close my eyelids, but not fast enough to like.
Yeah,
Do anything.
but it singed your hair right to the scalp about
About,
good
yeah.
a good inch
Inch and a half or so.
into your hairline.
So that's what happened to my hair. Yeah. No, it's-
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness! So we come home and he's got you bandaged, and you know if you bandage your
Very
burn.
lucky cat. Well, so we cover my hands in aloe,
But
and
okay, where'd he get aloe?
we just had aloe for like sunburns and stuff, like aloe vera.
Yeah, I know what aloe is. I know what
Yeah,
it's
but that's
for,
why we
but
had
I
it.
don't think I had any.
We did.
I
It was aloe and not Vaseline.
Well, he told
promise.
me it was Vaseline, and I remember almost swallowing my tongue, thinking, "Oh my gosh," because he was, you know.
Yeah, no, it was not Vaseline. I remember it being aloe at least. But we had aloe, and then we took those loose rubber, like not rubber, excuse me, those loose like plastic gloves that you'd use when you're like dyeing your hair and stuff. Those like super big loose ones. So I put those on top of the aloe vera, and then we use rubber bands to tie it, so then I could actually like at that point use my hands. That didn't last long because it slowly got like harder and harder to actually move my hands because it
Well,
was burnt.
we came home, and it was immediately to the emergency room,
Yeah.
where we sat there for hours with you in miserable pain.
I don't remember the emergency room at all.
Oh yeah, I sat
I'm
there.
not saying we didn't go. I'm just I don't remember.
Oh yeah. Well, gasoline on the glass. Oh, that's not a good thing to do. No.
On our grass clippings burn pile. Oh,
Oh
my
my
goodness.
gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, no, it ended up being because it was just a flash, right? It
But-
was just
But no, you were very fortunate. They even that's.
yeah, it was just first degree burns with a couple of third.
But if you know, if we'd have kept them bandaged and covered up like you had
Oh, it
them,
would have been bad.
you would have been blistered. And,
My hands were cooking, by the way.
Yes.
Burns need to breathe.
Yes, because
By
when
the
you
way,
cold
if you get
enough,
burned.
that's what it is it continues to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
First and third, yeah.
Yep.
Batter's on.
Absolutely. Both.
Oh, I said third. First and second. Excuse me.
No, you didn't.
First
You
and
didn't
third.
because you didn't blister.
No, blisters are second. Blisters are secondary burns.
What's a third degree
Third
goes
degree
into
is
that's
when-
real bad.
Yes.
But
Not first and third. It didn't just like skip the blister stage.
no.
Yeah, first and second degree. My misspoke.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up, Scout. First and third. I was just playing softball today. Listen. Yeah, because we had the flue to the wood burning stove wasn't open,
Yeah.
so there was nowhere for it to get any kind of oxygen, and all of the oxygen that I could get was right in front of me.
And it was
Yeah, second is blistered. I completely misspoke.
yep.
Hey.
Yep, but it's
Yeah. So then you guys came home and
yeah, and it was yeah, okay. And well, Dad stayed home with the rest of the kids, and we kindly asked the rest of your friends if they needed a ride home.
yeah.
So, oh, yeah.
Oh, really, just poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can go to the bone. Third is third in your scarring.
You ate them? Oh, my word. Oh, that, How old were you? Because I drank kerosene at 18 months.
Oh, what? How soon after did I play with fire? It took a while.
Yeah.
It took a long while.
Yeah, well, that was in high school.
Yep.
So it was like, He has not had good luck with fire. In the Boy Scouts, you
Yeah, no, an actual third degree burn on my foot.
Yeah, that's, well, it's kind of on top of your foot right
Yeah.
at your ankle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the scar
Where,
there still.
where they're around the campfire and a spark flew out and
Oh, an ember.
the ember, yeah, actually went into his shoe and onto his ankle.
And I
Couldn't-
could not double knot my shoes for a long time after that.
Nope. Yeah.
My back turned into a shell. Oh no.
Yep. Less than 2. That's when I stopped eating and drinking all the. That's a good thing to do. Stop
From a
eating and drinking the
soldering iron.
poisons.
Ugh.
Oh.
Man, there's occasionally a like click, and I don't know what that's coming from. I don't know if that's
What?
just from us moving, from me moving.
Maybe. I
don't
went
know.
forward. Did I do something?
No, I don't think it's you. I think it's mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask again. The sound is okay, right? It sounds goofy in my ear right now. But hey, Danger Boy John, welcome on in. Hello, hello.
Danger Boy. He should be right in with this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound lovely. All right. You say that?
Audio seems fine. Sounds good. Okay. That's good.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, maybe I know it. No, that's actually okay. Oh, maybe I know it. No, that's actually okay.
What?
Okay. No, we can sound. It sounds fine. It just sounds not great in my ear. It's whatever. It's
No
fine.
sound issues on you. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I did get a second degree. From an oven? Yeah, melted your
Who's that? Artful. What are any other fun stories? I wanted this to be like more of a Q&A session than we've had previously.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
You have to read it out loud when you read it. You have to read it out loud when you read it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, no, I just look at
'Cause otherwise people don't know what
Well, no,
your-
I
it
mean,
could be a
you
short
see
in the
things and
headphones,
it makes
actually.
you think of other things. You know, it's like, okay, you had second degree burns several times when cooking. Yes, one weekend I was cooking for 25 people at a retreat and burned the fingers on my one hand on Saturday and on my other on Sunday. Blisters were at least 3 fingers on each.
Great job. That's
I
that's
did
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah, I like that I can read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that with bacon grease on a round robin at Christmas when I was a hairdresser working in a salon, and I had bacon grease go down my right arm from the wrist to the elbow.
On a round robin?
Well, yeah, okay, so everybody in the salon is at Christmas time, and we a round robin. You know what a round robin is?
I know. I mean,
Okay, a round robin it's one meal, but each course is served at a different house. So they started at our house with hors d'oeuvres. We went to somebody else's house for the main meal. We went to somebody else's house for the dessert, and somebody else's houses for dinner,
That's
for
actually kinda
drinks
lovely.
after. Okay, I never made it past the main meal because I was the hors d'oeuvres, and I was making bacon wrapped water chestnuts.
ooh,
They're very good. But as I took the pan out of the oven, the pan flexed and sent the bacon grease down
Sure.
my arm. And so I've got this hot pan and I can't drop it, so I got to put it up. So the bacon grease is on my arm burning while I'm putting this pan away. So then it was like, oh, exactly, that's what it was. It was on a cookie sheet. And so I did the best I could with ice and cold water to try to get things together. And we made it through the next place, but I didn't go anyplace else. I ended up saying, I'm sorry, I have to go home. And it actually made me sick. And problem with that is being a hairdresser, I couldn't work for the next week because I couldn't even shampoo somebody's hair. To get hot water on that arm, I couldn't do it. So I missed work after all that. Besides,
sounds delicious, Master Bird.
because
Bacon
you
grease. Nate,
call
welcome
those
on in.
progressive dinners. Well,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was like, yeah. You lose the food if you drop the hot dish. Yeah, so you get the burns instead. Yep, that's what I did. Okay, but I've never heard of them called progressive dinners. We've always just called them, a round robin. And it's mainly because you go around to the different houses.
sure. All right. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, not to use, don't you know wet oven mitt? No, it goes right through the, oh, yes. Yep.
Hey, why not? Welcome on in.
Ooh. All right. Jared did that when he must have been, well, he wasn't even 2. But he picked up Dad's 16-pound bowling ball and dropped it on his toe. So I had to take him in to make sure that his toes were all complete. Okay, what's your campfire trauma? The guy I was dating at the time was he decided to light his cigarette off the campfire, forgetting he had long hair and a beard. Oh my goodness, I can just see this. His hair caught on fire, but I was able to put it out fast enough that he was okay. However, one of the laces on my shoes caught fire, and I got close to help him. Luckily, I was able to get it off before I got hurt. But ever since, I wear slip-on shoes. Okay, how bad did his hair burn? I'm thinking, whoa. About 30 minutes until. Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, over 20 years ago now. Oh my goodness.
I just got home from camping. What a coincidence.
Coincidence. You didn't get burned, did you? No. That's how we got on burns. You got burnt. He lost about an inch of his hair and beard.
That's not too bad.
Well, an inch, that's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's like, that can be corrected, a good haircut. Okay. Is it really a camping trip if you don't get burnt? Yeah, you can have fun without getting injured, I hope. Yeah. We took you guys camping.
We did a lot of camping.
We did.
And a lot in the context of Boy Scouts.
Yes, but no. Okay, we had that. Okay, when you.
At least I had a lot in the context of Boy Scouts. I don't know how Jared ever got
Yes,
it.
you had fun. I was doing work. I am a fire engineer was working in a fire testing lab. I opened a viewpoint into one of the furnaces in the lab at the wrong time. I was like, it was my oh my goodness. That's why you wear safety goggles, absolutely. As long, okay, I wanted to go camping this weekend, but May long is always a rough time. All the grad party, oh. Oh, no.
I think that you could stream if you wanted, Mom.
Huh?
You got a second career as a streamer.
Why? How?
Because I think it'd be fun. I'm enjoying myself just watching.
Well, you know, the thing is, I can do this because it's your stream, and they associate me with you. So if they have questions or if I have stories, it's about you. If I try to do it on my own, they're going to say, "Who's that goofy-looking old lady?"
No, not at all.
Yeah. Oh. I guess it was, oh my goodness. I have fire gloves and I can pick up a full log. Oh. You know what? I heard those things too, but I don't think I'd really want to test them, just in case. Since it was probably about 10 or 11, we tried to expose you guys to as much as you ever wanted to do. And Devin wasn't in Scouts, but you three were. You did it the longest. You went into Boy Scouts.
Jared never got to Boy Scouts.
No, they quit.
Mama K, #1 ranked Tetris streamer.
I like Tetris. I like puzzles. I was thinking about the time when I had all three of you, and we had to go. It was mother's something, camping or something, and it was like, oh my goodness. By the time we got there, the only camping spots that was left was way the heck away from the main area. And I got the tent all set up, got it all in there for all of you. And we were far enough away from the main area that all the food they served, if it was supposed to be hot, it was cold. If it was supposed to be cold, it was warm by the time we got there. But what was really bad was that you had things that you wanted to do, you had signed up for, and Jason wanted to do things, and I couldn't let him go on his own, and Jared got sick. So Jared spent almost the entire weekend in the tent, sleeping. He was sick. Yeah, so it was like, oh, you know, that wasn't a fun time for me. So no, I didn't really like it. But I mean, you guys all earned all your badges that you were supposed to do, whatever you had to do.
You prefer cabin with indoor plumbing? I do enjoy
too.
indoor plumbing very much.
Yes. We go up north, we call it up north, in Vilas County, Wisconsin.
Where?
It's Vilas County.
I don't even know where that is.
St. Germain,
Sure.
Eagle
Okay.
River.
Okay, sure.
That's all in Vilas County. Okay. And we go up there every year. We've been doing that since you guys were little. When you were little, we used to rent a cottage on a lake. Either we always used to go to Little St. Germain or Big St. Germain. But
Which
since
are
we
lakes in
since
Wisconsin.
it was just the two of us now.
Which are lakes in Wisconsin. I was just
Yes. Oh,
clarifying.
yeah. The lakes up there. Now we go up there and we stay in a motel. And we go out to eat. And I like that. You have family in Eagle River? Yeah. Yep. That's where you learn to do archery. Okay. See, one thing leads to another. You can tell. You did archery?
Yeah, I talked about that plenty.
Yep. Dad did archery.
Talked about how Dad had visions of the Olympics in his head.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you used to impress anybody that walked by you. They would just stop to watch because you were good. And it made Dad just really burst with pride because it was like, you know, here we go. We're going to have at least one of my sons that's going to follow in my footsteps because Dad was junior boys state champ 2 years in a row.
Oh, I did not. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew that he was good and won a bunch of tournaments, but I didn't know about any kind of
Oh,
like specific accolades.
Yes. Yep. Yep. But so so that's why he got back into archery, because it was something he could do with you boys.
Yeah, sure.
And it was like, oh, that was always fun for me too. Yeah.
No, I remember going to different archery shoots and tournaments every single weekend, all over the
Every
place.
weekend. And I can't try to tell Dad. The thing is, if you do it every weekend, they're going to get sick of it.
For me, I didn't have a friend that did it. If I would have had a friend that was doing it with me, it would have made a big difference.
Oh, come on. You can't bait your own hook and take your own fish off? Nah. Let's see. My late father-in-law was so involved in scouts. I got a crash course when I met him. Laugh out loud. He'd been an Eagle for something like 50 years. He taught me mostly woodworking, though not camping. Sick kid while camp. Yes. Okay. One too many times getting the hook. Hook in the finger is nothing. I was out with my brother one time, and he he cast out, only he didn't get it out. The hook came to my eyebrow.
Oh my gosh. You were ahead of your time to get the eyebrow piercing.
Hmm?
So you were ahead of the time. You could have had your eyebrow pierced.
Yeah, whether I wanted or not. Yeah, so it's like, oh. All right. Okay, that's a conversation I'm not up on. Okay, you have a very low pain tolerance. Yeah. I've got a granddaughter like that.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Don't know if I ever publicly told this story, but I almost burned off the hair and beard when I got a small butane kitchen flamethrower thing. Was trying to get it to work, and butane gas was collecting in the sink. Oh, and then it ignited. Oh, singed an eyebrow and one side of the beard. A literal sideburn.
That's actually
but
pretty
not,
funny.
but not enough for anybody to notice on the daily pics. Really? Well, you're lucky that it wasn't worse, because that could have been disastrous.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
What did we do?
Don't worry about it.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm just looking at something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Speaking of Jazzy, how's her grades? I think they're okay.
Yeah, good enough, I think.
Yes, I mean, it's like, I think she's a lot like her dad and her uncles, that she has all the ability but lacks the desire. Does that sound about right?
Well, no, because I had the desire.
You had the desire?
Yes.
You had the desire. That's why you were the one that told me, why do I have to do homework? Homework is dumb.
No, because I got frustrated with it. Some people think so.
Yeah, it's a possibility, I think. I really think it's a hereditary thing.
It is.
Oh, homework is not. Yeah, that's what he told me. I've told them for years that 3 out of 4 boys, I could have taken the very first parent-teacher conference I went to with Devin and just replayed it over and over and over for the next 20 years for all of them. Such a pleasure to have in class. And so smart. I could leave the class and he could teach the class if I could just motivate him to do his homework. I finally told one teacher, well, if you figure that out, you let me know, because I've been trying and can't get it.
My favorite was pleasure to have in class, recommended for advanced work, missing or incomplete assignments.
Yes. Derek had one teacher, and she was a sweetheart. She ended up being a principal at another
Yeah,
grade
I'm still
school.
in contact with her.
Are you? Did you
Yeah.
still get in touch with her? Okay, because she was a sweetheart. And she would spend time, she would stay after school and literally take him by the hand and go clean out his locker and try to find some of his missing assignments that he said he had done. Oh. Oh, you got cancer. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
She got better.
You got better. That's good. A great teacher can make some assignments fun, but homework in general is absolutely dumb. The thing is everything keeps changing over the years because, I'm old, and in my era, homework was what you couldn't get done in school. There wasn't additional assignments that you had to do at home. So it was like, math homework. Oh, I hated math. Good for you. I'm 8 years cancer free.
Yeah.
So that's glad to hear that. Cancer free at
It's
the
been
end of
8 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that math checks out. Shoo.
It's funny. Whenever the kids had math homework, I sent them to their father. I would help them with everything else, but when it came to math, go ask your dad. You know. Oh, because I literally wouldn't be able to force myself. Oh,
Congrats to you, too. Pink.
be 16 for you. Hey, we're on a roll. Keep those teachers too. We grow with them. They leave a mark on our soul. Yes. And ADHD is nasty, and it's. Jason was on medication for 5 years.
Yeah, that was
Huh?
that was a misdiagnosis, though. I think
What?
Jason with ADHD.
Yeah.
I think that he's closer now to a proper diagnosis than it had been.
I'm not following you.
You're talking about Jason being on medication.
He was on medication when he was a child
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, and then I just
For ADHD is what you're saying, right? For ADHD.
yes.
Yes, and I'm saying that was a misdiagnosis. I don't think that was what was going on. I think that was
I
current
think they were
diagnosis.
all misdiagnoses. They put you on medication for a year, and I just took you off because the
know,
medication they put you on, they made me take you in, and they did an EKG to make sure that it wasn't affecting your heart rhythm. And I'm going,
That's a stimulant.
I went, yeah, you don't need that. So I just stopped taking you. Yeah, but the problem is that ADD or ADHD, it's a real problem for a lot of people. But at the time that you guys were little,
It was a new diagnosis.
it was the pet diagnosis. Literally, when Jason was diagnosed, because the teacher was sure that he couldn't concentrate and he couldn't focus. He couldn't keep focus. Why? Because if somebody came into the room, he would stop what he was doing and look to see what they were doing. I'd do the same thing. Don't you stop to look if somebody comes in the room? I do.
Sure.
Well, that's one of the reasons that they thought he was
And it's
ADHD.
hereditary.
I mean, he's got all kinds of other problems, but yeah, he was on Ritalin. Yeah. He was on Ritalin for 5 years, and I just took him off it. It was like, I didn't see that it was doing him any good. But he was LD, and it was like, you would correct her spelling on the blackboard. Oh, I used to be able to spell, but I can't anymore. I can't do much of anything anymore.
Good for you, Anna.
Huh?
I'm talking now.
Oh, they never quite found the right dosage of Repniform. My friend was amazing by the dosage he took. Oh, you just got back on ADHD meds, yeah. I was a challenge for the teachers in elementary school. The thing is that I never, even with Jason, I never got a bad report on any of their behavior. Their behavior was fine. In fact, it was always, they're a pleasure and a joy, yeah. Oh, but that's challenge for teachers in elementary school. Yeah. I give extra points to my students if they correct my. Well, that's good. If you've got a teacher that will listen to the students sometimes. All right. When I was in 6th grade, I had a 6th grade teacher, and this was in Tennessee. What was his name? His name was Mr. Johnson. And he got very upset if you said anything but Johnson. If you called him Johnston or something else, he'd get very upset. But anyway, we were doing geography, and he kept talking about the Willamette River
Oh,
and
I
the
know that story.
Willamette Valley in Oregon. And I just couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it at all, because that's where my mother grew up, that's where my grandparents lived, and it is the Willamette River in the Willamette Valley in Oregon, not Oregon, and not Willamette. And I finally raised my hand and corrected him, and he looked at me, and he says, "And the Willamette Valley in Oregon," and I went, okay. Some people you just can't teach.
You know what I found out that was a shock to me at the time? You know the mountain range that's to the east in the U.S.?
Say that again?
The mountain range in the U.S. that is to the east, but not the Rocky Mountains, the other one. Say that-
Cascades?
No. Say that that mountain range.
The Cascades?
No, not the whole range.
The whole range? The Rocky Mountains? What?
No, on the other side of the country. That
Oh,
word.
on the east side. Okay. Oh, the Appalachian?
Yeah. That's not how they say it.
Okay. How do you say it?
That's not how they say it. That's Appalachian.
Appalachian? Well, that's what their
Well,
accent.
I got so corrected every single time.
Yeah, Appalachian. Yeah.
The Appalachian. Makes me
Appalachian.
want to throw an apple at you.
Okay, on the east side. Okay, I was going on the west coast. Sorry. Okay, on the east coast. Yeah, that'd be it. The Appalachian. Is that what we say?
Yeah,
Appalachian.
Appalachia.
And the Smokies. Yep. Been through them. Oh. Yeah, that's. Oh. As an adult, when you can recognize when you need help or you need something, then it's appreciated more. When you're a kid, I don't think you appreciate it, and you just feel like it makes you different than everybody else, and
Yeah.
and you're looking for ways to fit in. So it's very difficult. And as a parent going through that, it's really difficult because you want to do everything you can for your child. I'm actually from where DK lived for a few years down here in Appalachia.
Where I lived. Yeah, so he's in Roanoke.
Huh?
Aya's Wolfie.
Oh, it's in Roanoke.
Is in
Oh.
Roanoke, yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's why you know how they say it down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I went there and then I was Appalachia. And I'd be like, what? Apple what?
Is that with ice cream?
Yeah, I'll take an Appalachia with ice cream.
Okay. Oh. Yes. I've heard that so many times. Needs to apply. Yep.
Just ADHD things.
But it's like, But I look at it this way. If that's the worst I ever had to deal with you boys, I'm pretty happy.
Sure.
Of course, I'm also a very distinctive little dialect bubble.
No, she is. We're in her area of the world.
Depends on the region. Yeah. I know that feeling. I live so many different places. People try to find out just what I sound like, and it's like mixed up.
It's got another beta. Nice. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to download it. It's a 3D printing thing.
Oh, okay. Time to read. I was trying to understand that, and it was like, okay, there's got to be some kind of code.
I feel so free with this on right now. I can get up and go anywhere. I don't have the headphones on. And you guys will still be able to hear me. It's very exciting. Normally I have to be like this far away from the microphone.
Yeah, I know you were always right there, but now so you just keep progressing. Oh, a super nerd. I got a few of them.
Yeah, it's true. Thirsty or anything, man?
Huh?
Are you thirsty or anything?
Am I what?
Are you thirsty or anything?
Am I
Would
thirsty
you like
or
me to get
anything?
you some cake?
No, I don't want any cake. You can go have some cake.
Okay.
I don't want any cake.
Chat, I'm gonna go get cake.
Okay.
Entertain my mom.
Yeah. To retake a test once because I got distracted by someone else's mechanical pencil. Mechanical pencil? I took the test in a room all by myself, and even though I was given an hour to finish, I finished in 30 minutes. Oh, enjoy your cake. Yeah. Yeah. I used to have to, I think when Derek was in 4th grade, to try to get him to concentrate, I became a room mother where I went to school with him every day and stayed in the classroom just to observe, but then I would, help other kids, and if they needed something, take them aside to help them a little bit for something else, and not try to isolate just him, where he made, I didn't want him to think like I was there just to keep peering over his shoulder. That it's like, it's difficult. But yeah, they would have him take tests alone sometimes. Oh, yeah. Well, it was supposed to make him aware and know that I'm there watching him so that he was supposed to do a little bit better. Get my sister to take copper to get tested for. He hyperfixates on things. Hears you ask a question but doesn't answer, then 1 minute later he will answer because he then registers what the. That sounds like Jason. Yeah, the youngest twin, and he. But with it, you've got to understand how he builds his sentences. Sometimes his sentences aren't exactly the way you expect them to be, and sometimes it takes a minute or two to actually translate what he's trying to tell you. Huh. Yeah, that's distracting for sure. I mean, some of that I think is just normal. I mean, I can't think of anybody that if they hear something or see a movement, they're not going to check to see what it is. I mean, if you see somebody walk by the window or something, you're not going to look to see. I mean, I always had enough peripheral vision that if I saw something, I wanted to look to see what it was. Uh-oh. Something just went blank. Got no signal. I don't know if anybody still hears me, but Derek, I didn't touch anything. Honest. I got blank screens. I don't know if anybody still hears me or not. Derek! Derek!
You can't hear me. I just script the chat can hear me, but you can't hear me. I realize this now.
We got
Yeah.
blank screens.
What?
I don't know what happened. It just went blank. And it said no signal.
It's
Oh.
Just power saving.
Oh,
We hadn't moved the
you
mouse.
scared me. I'm not touching anything.
No, you're good.
Okay. Well, with the one I couldn't get your message because the monitors went blank and I couldn't read it, so I'm sorry. Okay. It was like 2 out of the 3 monitors went blank and it just like, I didn't
Yeah.
touch anything. I didn't know what to do. I can see you now. Okay. It might be his gaming. I don't know. Which do you have a certain one that's a gaming computer?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no,
So
I
it
don't know.
was, so it was just this computer that I turned off. Sorry, thank you for thanking the mods.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I can see it, but he's got cake. I don't know what that means.
But
I as Wolfie redeem nor mode
no,
activate
we're
something.
for the next 5 minutes we're in black and white, except for the color blue, which shows up on my eyes a little bit and the hat.
Do my eyes show up? They're blue.
Yeah.
Now that you can see, I shall repeat. You might have. You think so? Could be. Maybe that's where they got it. However, I did very well in school. What kind of cake? Angel food with sprinkles.
Oh,
All right, okay. Autistic spectrum, which on Dad's side of the family, my mom's side of the family.
No blue on the
Oh,
cake.
that's you know, and you're in the middle, right? You got it good. Is there blue on the cake? No, he's got vanilla frosting. Sprinkles. Well, the sprinkles are in the cake. It's what do they call it? The
Funfetti or
confetti,
what?
funfetti or something like that. I'm trying to open a bottle.
you got it?
I got it. Excuse me.
You found a Tamagotchi? Like you just found
Tamagotchi.
one?
Oh my goodness.
Or like you found it like an antique store or something?
I remember them.
Yeah.
There's blue on the bottle. See, there's blue on the bottle.
Oh. Oh, we're back.
We're all out. We're back to normal now.
Yep.
Of course, make people say, but that must mean you don't have coping mechanisms. Yay. Well, obviously, when I was a kid, ADHD was not heard of. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Not yet a diagnosis. Not yet a diagnosis.
no. I don't even think it was anybody's thought at that time. In the electronic recycle bin,
No kidding. Change the batteries
change
and
the
it works.
batteries and it works.
I mean, there were different words for ADHD, or even autism at that point, or if somebody would be called like a spaz or whatever. We can now understand that as being autism or ADHD.
Don't know what to say about that. Someone can't remember. Took right out of a 4th floor window. Oh, the poor thing.
Killed the Tamagotchi.
It's like, now you got you. Well, I don't think anybody ever had a need for a Tamagotchi. There was no need about that. It was, a want. That people with issues were the best scouts in the war because they were always paying attention to the things around them.
Sure.
That makes sense. Off for 2 weeks now. Off for 2 weeks. Is that by choice? Oh, nice scout.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Is that vacation?
So, let's go. Let's tell some fun stories. Can you talk about how about the story when you and Dad first met?
When we first
When
met,
you first met.
and he didn't know I was a girl? Okay. Well, I'd have been a senior in high school. And he was my older brother's best friend. And they met at they met at an archery range. Dad was shooting archery again, and Steve shot archery. So when we moved up from Tennessee to Wisconsin, that was one of the things that Steve did. And he met Ron, and they became friends, and they had a lot of interest in common. They both liked to hunt and fish and do all those kind of good things. And I was at home with my horse and horses by that time. And they came, Steve brought Ron to our place. We had 110 acres. And they came out to go rabbit hunting. And so they came and they got out of the car. Steve went in and said hi to my mom. And then they were going to go back in the field to rabbit hunt. I, in the meantime, was in the process of taking care of my horses. So I picked up a bale of hay and carried it down to the barn on my shoulder to feed the horses. I was dressed in jeans, and I had a big furry coat on with a hood, and because it was in fall, they were going rabbit hunting. And as they passed, they waved at me, and I waved at them, and that was it. Nothing else was said. Yeah, rabbit season, yes, there was hunting rabbits. Anyway, fast forward to the next spring when my brother is getting married. Okay, he got married on the 11th of May. There's more to that story too. Anyway, at his wedding, I was not in the wedding party, but at the reception, we sat at the head table with the family. My husband, well, now husband, was his best man, was Steve's best man. And as they sat at the head table, Ron poked my brother Steve and wants to know, who's that girl? And my brother, looking around, says,
What great
What girl?
news, you have subscribed to the game.
and so then he points out that girl down there at the end of the table, and Steve looks, oh, that's just my stupid sister. You remember her? She was the one going down the barn. And he looked. He said, that was a girl. He says, I thought that was your stepbrother Jay. He said, nope, that was her. So yeah. Now, the funny part of this is that my mother was 9 months pregnant at my brother's wedding. And so they didn't do a whole lot of dancing or anything. They did a whole lot of sitting around. And I'm dancing every dance. I'm having such a good time. I'm enjoying myself immensely. And all of a sudden, my stepfather comes up to me and said, come on, I'm taking you home. Why? What'd I do? I didn't do, why? No, I'm taking you home. We had friends of the family, married couples, that said, let her stay, we'll take her home. My stepfather looks and says, no, you're coming with me. And he took me home. I didn't find out until much later that the reason he took me home is because as they sat at their table, there was a couple of guys standing in front of their table that were, shall we say, a little under the weather? Yeah, a little too much. But talking amongst the two of them, they were making bets as to who could get me to dance with them first. One of them happened to be your father. So my stepfather got up and took me home.
I'm so thrilled. There's parts of the story that I have not heard before, and I'm thrilled with it.
Yeah, he was. He was very drunk. They had a hard time getting him to do the Grand March. Yeah, he enjoyed it. Yep.
Which is fascinating. We were even talking about it earlier today because I know my dad is a teetotaler. Teetotaler? What's that word?
What?
Teetotaler? He doesn't drink.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Nope. Yeah. Well, there's more to that if you really want to know it.
Yeah, teetotaler. Totaler. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another
he does not drink at all. When he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, that's it. He stopped drinking and he hasn't had a drink since. So, that's it. Oh, good evening and good night. Just picked, Oh. Broken
Yeah,
down
welcome
car.
on in,
Been
Bramble,
there, done
and
that.
get some sleep. Goodness. So they take you home, and
Yeah, he made me go home. He didn't like the way Ron was looking at me. So he took me home. Now, the funny thing about that is that, okay, all right, I guess, okay, May, June, July, August. So 12, 13, 15 months later, we were married. How did he, all right, you really want to know?
yeah.
All right. After high school, when I graduated high school, I was working at a stable. I was a groom for standard bred horses, which are big, tall horses, not a little bitty thing, so it was kind of funny. But anyway, I did it. And Ron's dad, your grandfather, worked at that same stable
What?
part-time, yeah. Grandpa used I've never known that man until he was much older. That he always had at least 2 or 3 jobs.
Huh.
Always. Well, with 7 kids, he needed that to support him. Anyway, no, he didn't collect the bet. Nope, he didn't. Nobody. Nope, my stepfather took me home, and nobody danced with me after that. So, but okay, so this was like a year later that I'm working at the stable, and I'm working with his dad, and his dad has a horse that he has converted one of the stalls of his garage into a horse stall. Okay, and he's got his horse at home, but he's working 2 jobs and can't take care of the horse. So he's asked me if I would stop by his house on my way home from work at night.
I've never heard this part of the story.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes, I'm thrilled with this. This is. I'm so happy that this is being recorded.
Okay. All right.
Make sure we save this VOD.
Anyway, I was doing that. I was stopping and I would exercise the horse a little bit. She was pregnant, and so there was no riding or anything like this, but I would take her out and lunge her and walk her around and clean it, muck her stall, do that. And if Grandpa would...
Hold up. What did you say? Mucker stall?
That's what they call it.
You muck.
You muck it.
You muck the stall.
Muck a stall.
Muck the stall.
You clean the crap out.
Yeah, no, I get it. But like, you said it so fast that muck a stall sounded like its own word. It sounds like a medication. Actually.
I will try and talk slower.
No, you're talking plenty of slow,
Okay.
but it's. I've never heard of that. That's all.
Okay. Anyway,
So
all right.
you mucked the stall.
That was what I would do. And sometimes, depending upon what was happening, Grandma would invite me, or Grandpa actually, and whether Grandma wanted it or not, would invite me to stay for supper. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes your dad was there, sometimes he wasn't. But it didn't bother me. I was there more for the horse and your grandfather than I was for your father. Because, it was like, and he would come home from work and eat supper, and then he'd say, "Okay, Ma, if anybody calls, tell them I'm gone." And I thought, geez, Teetotalism movement was first started in Preston, England in the early 19th century. Muckstall could be a good name for IBS medication.
Muckastall.
Hi, that would do it. Yeah. All right. Anyway, one night he happened to hang around, and I was watching a movie with your grandfather, but he was on the third shift because he worked 3 rotating shifts. And I was, what?
I never knew any of this story, so you really got to know my grandfather, like really before you ever really got to know Dad.
Well,
Right?
no, well, not exactly.
Well, I mean, like to know.
Okay, now I'm telling you my side of the story.
Sure.
Okay, this is the part that I know. I found out a lot of Dad's side of the story after we were married.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, my side of the story. You better save this vodka, Nikki.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to need a drink. I'm not a teetotaler. So anyway, where was I? Okay. So I worked Saturday through, oh, I should say, no, I had Mondays off. So I worked Tuesday through Sunday. And this was a Sunday evening. And your grandfather was on third shift. So he would take a nap before he had to go into work at night. So he would go in for, 11 o'clock at night and work till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Sure.
For third shift. Okay. So he was going to go to bed, and I was going to go home, and your dad happened to be there, and he looks at me and he asked me if I wanted to go down to the bowling alley and catch a beer. Well, the bowling alley was in Hortonville, which is where I graduated from high school.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So, yeah. So I'm thinking, well, I don't really drink, because I didn't drink at all then. I didn't go to bars. I didn't do any of that stuff. But if I went with him there, I might meet up with somebody I graduated from high school with.
Sure.
That was the thought in my mind. So I went with him, and we went and we sat at the bar and we shook bar dice, which is I've never shaken bar dice before in my life. Never. I whomped him. When we left, I think he still owed me something like 6 beers. And I don't drink beer. I don't like beer. Never have. So. Am I boring you people?
No, this story is fascinating.
Oh,
Right now, they're not typing because they're listening.
oh dear. I just feel like
I promise. I promise.
Anyway, we went down. Anyway, all right, here's the fun part. We're driving back to their house to get my car. And your dad says to me, hey, if I get my ring back from Jackie, will you take it? I said, no. See, he was going steady with another girl at the time.
I didn't know this at all.
Oh, yeah, he was going steady with another girl. And
I told you
said,
she was a good storyteller. Yeah.
And I said, no. I said, no, I don't want your ring. And he's, and he kept on, and it was like, why? I said, well, I don't want to go with you. I was so brutally blunt with, I've never been that blunt with anybody in my life, but I was. Oh, yeah, very simple. Yeah, okay. Anyway, he kept asking, and finally, just before we get to his house, he says to me, well, he says, if I buy you a new ring, will you take that? I said, no, I don't want to go with you. So then he comes back and says, how about if I buy you a diamond? And I looked at him, I said, you know what you're saying? He said, yes. I said, what? He says, I'm asking you to marry me. I said, why? And he
I didn't know any of this story. I'm so glad I asked this question.
You know, I was like,
Why?
I think, why? Yeah, you don't even know me. I mean, that no. It's like, you know. So it's like, nope. Okay. You know, it's funny, but it's also kind of embarrassing.
It's such a good story, Mother. I cannot believe I did not know this whole thing.
All right. Anyway, we sat in his car arguing for at least an hour. Him telling me that he loved me, and me telling him he's crazy. You know, because you don't even know me. You know, no way, like this. And finally, I said, I gotta go. So I left, and I was back the next day on Monday. It was my day off, and I went over and took care of the horse and did that and said hi to his dad and stuff like this. And I got ready to leave, and he walks out, and he says to me, "Well." I said, well, what? He says, well, what's your answer? I said, answer to what? And he says, the question I asked you. I said, what question was that? He looks at me, and your father never asked twice for anything. He looks at me and he says, will you marry me? I said, oh, that question. I hadn't even thought about it. And I left.
What?
Yep.
I did not know any of the story.
Anyway,
Also, Kelsey, hi.
I left, and I thought, oh, it gets better. Yep, it does. It gets better.
This whole story is amazing. We're clipping the whole thing. It'll be viewable.
Anyway, all right. Now a week later. Okay, I'm a whole week later. I haven't said much of anything to him. I haven't, but yep, anything. And a week later, I am meeting a girlfriend. So we're gonna go out to dinner and that. And I'm in the bathroom fixing my hair, getting myself ready to go meet my girlfriend. And my mother, who, you know, comes in and she sits on the bathtub and she says, say, what about you and Ron?
Wait,
I
what?
looked at him, I said, what about us? She says, has he asked you to marry him yet? I went,
So your
yeah.
mom?
My mom, yeah. I said, yeah. She says, well, what are you going to do? I don't know. Oh, well, and she says, well, you know, of all the young men you've known, he would probably be the one that would most likely be able to afford you. Afford me. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm not doing anything else, I suppose. Why not? Now, this is the this is the good part.
This is the good part?
This is the good part.
Oh, goodness. I can't wait.
So I go back over to your dad's house, and I've timed it just so that I am there when he gets home from work. But I keep my whole body language and facial expressions very solemn. Okay? And, you know, he gets to supper. They ask me, I said, no, I can't eat, you know. And but I sit with them at the table, but I don't eat. And I'm again very solemn. And we get through. We go into the living room, and he sits down on the couch, and he picks up the paper, and I'm sitting in the chair on the other side, and I'm kind of watching him, but again, keeping this very solemn, almost sad expression. And he's reading the paper, and I see the paper going, and he's taking it down, changing the paper, looking at me, and coming up and, and I'm watching my time, and I'm running out of time because I'm going to meet my girlfriend again.
A very important, an appointment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to meet her. So it's like, okay, So finally I get up and I go over and I sit next to him and I said, well, I talked to my mom this afternoon. And he says, all of a sudden the paper goes, he says, yeah? I said, well, you still want to go look at rings? And he went, yeah, okay. I said, okay. That was on Monday. On Friday, we picked up my engagement rings.
I've never heard this story.
That was in April. We were married in August. And that'll be 54 years ago.
Holy Christ. My goodness.
Now, his side of the story is a little different.
Please, I mean, it's weird to hear his side of the story from you, I guess, a little bit. But if you know his side of the story, I'm thrilled.
Well, the part of the story that puts a little different twist
What a
on
fun!
it.
I'm tearing up because it's beautiful. It's just weird, and like I didn't know any of it. Like here's the part that I knew is that one day Dad saw you and he thought you were a boy. Funny, ha! And that's what I knew. That's the only part of that story that
Yeah,
I knew.
well.
And you've been that it's goodness.
Yes, and this is okay. So from his perspective now, okay, after Steve's wedding, where he realized I was a girl,
Yeah.
there was a horse show in Greenville that we attended, and they had a dance afterwards. And even though,
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt for just a second. What's the time lapse between I'm going to give you the girl that I was going steady with, the ring that I gave her, and let's go look at rings? What's the time span of that?
2 weeks.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, it's, okay. Anyway, now this is all right. Steve and Sherry are married in May, so this is like June after they're married. So they've been married about
Sure.
a month or so. And we're going to go to this dance, but again, I didn't date. I didn't go out. I didn't do a lot of things. I was one that my parents, I was allowed to go to dances if my brother took me and my brother brought me home. I didn't go any other way. And if I didn't come home with my brother, I didn't go again. It's just that simple. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. And I didn't argue the point. So anyway, Steve came to pick us up. So we were all going to go to the dance, and it wasn't just me. It was me and Jay, and his cousin from California was visiting at that time, and then Sherry. And we're on our way to this dance, and then doesn't Steve stop at the archery lanes and pick up Ron? I'm going, okay, I'm being set up, and I don't like it. Yeah. So, oh,
First off, it's hilarious that he picked him up at the archery range.
yeah. Then,
Yeah, that's where he hung out.
and the thing is, I was, and again, all of these kids that I graduated from high school with were going to be at this dance, and I knew, so it really made me feel obligated because we get there and he paid my way in. So I'm thinking, oh, geez. Well, I didn't know it until really after we were married and when we were discussing this. And he said, well, he paid for everybody's way in. I said, well, I didn't know that, but I knew he paid my way in. And I thought, oh, geez, that means I got to hang around. So I was, that night, I would dance the dance with your dad. And then I'd take off and I'd go hang out with my friends for 2 or 3 dances. And I'd come back and dance the dance with him and go back. And,
Because you felt obligated because he paid for your way in?
yes.
Hold up. Pardon my language, Mother, but when the shit did Dad dance?
Oh, he used to dance.
What?
Kind of looked like a turkey, but he danced. I didn't say he danced good. I just said he danced.
Oh, okay. Well, that checks out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
Anyway,
tell him.
on our way home, we're stopping at the archery lanes to drop him off, and he wants to take me home. And I tell him, I can't. No. Nope. If Steve doesn't take me home, I don't get to go again. No, nope, not going to do that. So he felt rejected,
Sure.
but it might have been a challenge for him. I'm not quite sure what it was that did.
Whereas that just like,
did
made
it.
him more determined.
But
So this was after. So I'm trying to figure out its timeline
Timeline,
of this
okay.
one. Was this before or after the hey, will you get?
this is before.
Okay,
Okay, this is after the wedding,
sure. After the wedding, before.
but before I started working with his dad.
Oh, okay. So a little while.
Yeah, so yeah, okay, so it's like, so yeah,
So you guys had been like in each other's orbit for a while.
well, not sort of, but not really.
Maybe longer than the 2 weeks that we just talked about.
We knew of each other. I can't say we knew each other because
In each other's orbit. Like
Is that how you-
yeah,
is that-
yeah, just like around each other. You know?
Not really. Not
Okay,
really
all right,
around.
okay.
I mean, he was in Steve's constellation, not mine.
Fair enough.
So it was all right. That was at the dance, and I said no. So it was like this. Okay, but his words were that he couldn't get me off his mind.
Sure.
From the dance,
Sure.
no, from the wedding.
And I get
I
it.
was a girl. Who? Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, from the wedding.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That started the fixation.
Sure.
Okay. It didn't stop him from going steady with other girls. But
Well, you know, listen,
yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Yes. So yeah. All right. Like that was that one. Then one day out of the blue, Steve called me and asked me if I wanted to go play cards with them.
Who's them?
I didn't know who them was.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was Steve and Sherry, and it was just some friends as far as I knew. Now, Steve never invited me to go anywhere.
Sure.
So having my
Steve's
big
your
brother
your brother, yeah.
invite me to go and actually associate with him, I was
What's
thrilled.
the age difference between you and Steve?
20 months.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think it was very long.
No,
Oh.
it was
Okay, so and then but Pops is 8 years older.
6 years.
6 years old?
Yeah,
what?
he's 79, I'm 73.
How do I have 8 in my mind?
I don't know.
Oh, I know I have it in my mind. Never mind.
It wasn't. But, okay, so. We're going to go play cards, and who comes to pick me up but your father? And I'm thinking, okay. Now, we didn't do a whole lot there. I mean, we played penny ante poker, and I wasn't a poker player. So he thought I was pretty dumb. I go, I'd never played before. I know what beats what. What do I have here? I didn't know. You know, it was like, but so. Yeah. But again, after that evening, it was, and I learned from friends again after we were engaged, and that every time they got together, every time they did anything, he would want to call and invite me. He would want to ask me out, but he was afraid to.
Sure.
Good thinking. Because he did call and ask me out once. Once.
You skipped a bunch of parts on your side of the story, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no, because, I mean, he wasn't in my,
Because it was just like so inconsequential. Like, yeah, I had to hang out with some guy, and but for him, he was like, I need
Yeah.
to see her again.
yeah, exactly, because
Sure.
no. No, he didn't impress me at first. Sorry. Anyway, okay, all right. Here we go.
It's so funny. Just go on.
He calls me up and he asked me out, all right, and I told him no, because I had to wash my hair.
You literally said no. You had to wash your hair. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
I wasn't lying. It was the
Oh
truth.
no, I did.
Well, because,
Yeah, but it was a pretty good excuse at the time.
no, it was the honest truth. Because I had a girlfriend that lived in Milwaukee,
Sure.
And I was going to go visit her over the weekend, and I was leaving Saturday morning. So I had to. You got to remember back then.
No, I get it.
You had to wash your
I-
hair.
I
You had
know-
to put it
I-
in rollers,
I
and you had
know,
to
I
leave
get
it
But
air
that's
dry.
also like the, no, I've got to wash my hair. Like, excuse. Regardless of whether or not it was real, it's very funny that that is.
He probably thought it was that.
Yeah.
When I found, okay, now, when he called and asked me out and I turned him down, the behind the scenes story is that this was on a Friday night, and he and his steady girlfriend had a steady date every Friday night. So he had come home from work, had supper, called Jackie, her name, and said that he had a real bad headache and wasn't going to make it. So then he calls me. I turn him down.
He calls her back. I'm feeling better.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did.
I thought I had a headache, but I don't anymore.
No.
I'm good now,
No,
actually.
it was like, he calls her back up and he says, "Yeah, I took some aspirin and laid down for a while, so I feel better. So I'll pick you." So he went out with her. So that was the one that he was going steady with.
Yeah.
He asked me to marry him. Yeah, I never did get his ring back.
A little while ago, that's very funny. A little while ago, Kelsey asked if you had those facial care products still.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I've got a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what it is.
I don't know. I don't know if she's still here.
I don't have as much as I did have. I gave a bunch of it to you. I've still got some things, but I have no idea what it is. If there's something that you think I might have, you can, let me know and I can look when I get home. But offhand, I can't tell you. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I have never used before. And where is she now? I don't know. I have
Jackie,
no
it's been
idea.
54 years.
Well, he never saw her again, so I don't know. But it's like, yeah. So, yeah, he did it. Now, you want to hear another kicker?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This gets so much better.
All right, that next fall. Okay, oh, it was deer season, bow season, so it would be early fall. And he had shot a deer, and he saved the hide for my mom. Because that year, she took all the deer hides that they got, and she took it down to, I forgot the name of the place. Anyway, she had a leather jacket made out of the deer hides.
Oh, wow.
She still had it.
Oh, shit.
When she passed away, we sent it to Gina.
Oh.
I mean, it was just really very, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, so there, yeah. Anyway, so he dropped that off, and Steve and Sherry are there, and the four of us sat and played Password for a while. I looked at him, thought he was dumb. He couldn't get anything. He really thought that he was dumbing down his vocabulary to fit me. And I thought, right. No, he couldn't get anything. But I mean, we sat there, I don't know, we played it a couple of hours, I guess, and then, he left and Steve and Sherry left. And my mom comes out to me. Now, this is way before the proposal, way before anything. And she looks at me and she says, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I can see the two of you married. I went, Mother, give me a break. I can do better than that.
That's also how she is in a lot of ways, though, too.
Oh,
very frequently,
my
where
mother-
She would be like, she was like prescient.
She what was the word they used to use years back? She had like the vision,
Sure.
The only time I was ever pregnant that she didn't know I was pregnant before I did was with the twins.
Yeah.
2,000 miles away, and she knew I was pregnant with you. After 11 years. Nope. She told me I was pregnant with Devin. I said, Mom, I was just to the doctor. He said I was fine. Guess what? You're pregnant. Second sight. Yeah, that's kind of what she did that. So, yeah. So, okay. But All right. Let's fast forward to our wedding.
Sure.
Why not, huh? This is good.
Well, so what? Okay, yeah. Go ahead. What's more?
All right. So, we're going to get married. We don't have any money. He's actually sold his car so we could get married because he didn't have any money at all. And that summer at the fair, Steve and Sherry had won. They used to have these booths that you sign up and you could win.
So your brother and his wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And they won a stay in Florida, not a trip to Florida. You had to get there on your own.
Oh, but
But it was all these, land development deals that they used to have that you could get because they're going to develop this land. And if you come down there, they put you up at a motel for a week, and they take you out to see this property, hoping that you'll buy this property. Okay, so it's a land scam. But anyway, Sherry's mother, my sister-in-law's mother, won one also. And she gave it to us for our honeymoon.
oh,
So, we got married
so
in Madison at the courthouse.
your sister-in-law's mother?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. That's very
Adelaide.
nice.
Well, you guys were just babies when she passed away.
Well, sure, yeah, but like that's very nice.
Yeah.
No real relation to you, really. Like
No.
no obligation. At
No.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to sell you the property. Yeah. It's the only yeah, exactly. But it wasn't a timeshare thing. It was. They were developing the land, but not
I also
for timeshares.
did not know until your 50th wedding anniversary that you guys just eloped.
Well, it wasn't really an elopement. It was planned. But
Is an elopement by definition
I
spontaneous, or?
I thought so. I don't know.
I thought just to elope is just meant to get the paperwork done, sort of.
Yeah.
What does elope mean?
I don't know.
I know, I
Okay,
thought it
what
was-
would be the real definition
I'm gonna look it up.
of
I'm gonna
elope?
look it up, Mama.
Because, well, my mother was pregnant again.
yeah.
What does it say?
To run away secretly in
Yes,
order to get
se-
married,
So
especially
yeah,
without
it wasn't.
parental consent.
We weren't secretly.
I thought it literally meant. This is my mistake. I thought it literally meant just to.
Yeah, especially without parental consent. Well, that didn't happen either.
Yeah. What, parental
Yeah.
consent? Parental consent, or what do you mean?
Huh?
Never mind.
What did you say?
Parental consent.
Yes. It says without parental
Yes.
consent. And I said that wasn't the case either.
I know. That's what I was asking. And then you just looked at me like I had three heads.
Well, well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plans. It's a civil ceremony, and that's what we had.
And I didn't know that until just right now.
Okay,
Go
all right.
on.
All right, so, all right. We've had a very interesting
It's
beginning.
been. Uh-huh.
All right, our wedding day. Okay, we drive from Appleton, Wisconsin to Madison, Wisconsin to get married because that's where Steve and Sherry are living at the time.
Like 2 hour drive.
And what we plan to do is that we plan to travel to Florida together and share expenses.
Sure.
Okay. Sounds like a good deal. So we get married at the courthouse in Madison. Now, Sherry did most of the planning because she was in Madison, so she made the appointment net for us and let us know what time we had to be there at the courthouse. So
Sure,
she
yeah.
made that. Okay. Dad's only thing that he had to take care of was he was to get us a motel room for the night, for our wedding night.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept asking him if he had, made arrangements, and it was like, I got it all taken care of. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we drive into Madison, and on the way in there used to be this little motel that had a wagon wheel and stuff like that on it. And from just the outside, Dad thought that would be something I would like. So he stops to get a room, and he discovers. Now this is on our way in to get married. That's when he finally decides to try and get the room.
Like that day. No,
That
like
day.
on his way to the courthouse. Hey, by the way, I mean, there's no cell phones at the time. I get it, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no
hey,
cell
by the
phones.
way,
No, he stops at the motel. He stopped at the motel, goes in, tries to make a reservation, and he finds out that is the same week the Shriners came to Madison.
so there's just none.
There is not a hotel room in the city. We would have to travel almost all the way back, at least to Fond du Lac, almost to Appleton before we could get a room.
Sure.
So, we stayed with Steve and Sherry in their one-room apartment.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's the part that I knew. I did not know about the hotel that was not booked.
Yeah, could not get a hotel room, so we stayed with them. They had a very small apartment upstairs that their kitchen was about the size of a small closet, and you went into the main house to use the bathroom. The rest of their house was all one room. Their living room, bedroom combination was a hide-a-bed. That was it.
Congratulations.
Exactly. This is our wedding night. Yep. Yeah, you got that right. So hey, it was very nice. We stopped and we got a bottle of champagne, a little bitty bottle of champagne, and we came home and then we're going to have a drink. And Steve says, you can't toast till you're ready for bed. I'm looking. He says, so I had to go put my little nightie on. And I got pictures. I'm probably one of the few people in the world that has pictures of their wedding night. And so anyway, we have our champagne, and then Steve and Sherry took a walk down by the lake for about an hour and a half, I guess it was. And they came back, and now their apartment is upstairs, so it's so they came back. And Steve throws rocks at the windows, hollering up, "Are you done yet?"
I feel like that's more detail than I wanted to know, Mother, but that's okay. It's a very fun story.
So it's like, yep. And Ron hollers down, "No!"
No, take another lap. Oh.
Yep.
What?
Well, all right. The nice thing is,
By the way, thank you for absolutely corroborating me saying that you're an excellent storyteller, because this story has been going on for a while now and it's never had a dull moment.
well, that's been my life.
I know.
So it's like, but
I inherited that.
I mean, after that night, your wedding night, it's like, it's like you learn real quick if you pay attention to what goes on in your own bed, you don't worry about anybody else's. So all the way to Florida and all the way back, we would get one room and share expenses. And we did that up until we had too many kids. we did that when we went to Las Vegas. And
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like,
That there's so much to that story that's so this whole part is going to be made into a highlight,
well,
because this was a really, really good story, and I need to download it and save it forever. It's so good. I did not know all of this.
it's, well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I mean, it's I look back
Like I
on
said,
it.
the-
I look back on it and I think it's funny.
And the parts that I knew were that Dad thought that you were a boy,
Yep.
and that's what I knew.
He just never expected a girl to be able to pick up a bale of hay.
Sure.
And I couldn't do it now, but I did then.
Yeah.
No. So,
Good night, Aurora. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to have other questions, but I'm so flabbergasted by that story that I forgot. My goodness gracious. Huh. Such a talented storyteller, though, Mom. Seriously. It's good.
it's not really telling stories; it's just memories. is
Yeah,
what it
but
is.
but you're telling the stories with it.
Well, okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes. Thank you for
It's like,
accepting the compliment graciously.
So it's like, it's fun. It's actually, I don't mind sharing stuff like that. It doesn't embarrass me. I think it's funny.
Well, at this point, no, it's just it's the richness of life, right? Like it's,
Yeah, it's like, you know, it happens. You know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happened to, but
Sure. My favorite part is, will you marry me? Why? that's so far as my favorite part. If
You know-
if you came in and you missed that part, the highlight will be posted. Oh boy, it's so good. Yeah, right, Annika? Absolutely. Absolutely.
well, you know what the thing is that's not in my
Hey,
personality.
you know what? Hey, real quick, can I? Yeah, no, not really, right? So, I'm gonna proposition you something live, so you're pressured to say yes to it. But what I've thought about previously is sitting down with, well, both you and Dad, like alternating, and just having a conversation for like an hour, and recording it and sort of uploading it as a podcast somewhere. And I don't know necessarily how.
Depends on what you're going to ask me.
Yeah, just stuff like stuff like this, stuff like hey, I never actually asked you this thing, you know.
Well, okay, again, I can tell you this stuff, and I think it's funny, but I don't know if Dad would tell you stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. He'd be a little more clammy about it, I think.
He's a little more reserved than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think so, but
Yeah.
but you can get. I tell you what, he can tell you stories of that I've heard time and time and time again, is his childhood.
Yeah.
Because he's the third oldest of 7, and not a whole lot of money, very little. Like I said, his dad worked 2 and 3 jobs to support his family.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to tell the story how Grandpa, you know, he's always been a smoker, always been a smoker. But when he remembered one of his most distinctive memories as a child is Grandpa smoking half a cigarette and very, very carefully and gently putting it out
So you'd have
and
to,
saving it so he can have the other half for the next day.
yeah, because he didn't have money.
Yeah, because that's it. I think his allowance was 25 cents a week.
Yeesh.
You know, because, well, I mean, you know, 7
I remember the
kids,
story.
wow.
We were talking about archery before. Remember the story of something about like them setting up a like a mattress to shoot into, or like up against a door or something like
Oh, well, they ended up building, he built an archery lane in their basement.
that. Yeah.
But he like took a wall out or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
Dad
it
would
was something- I can't
something
remember.
like that. Dad will have to
think-
tell
I
you
think he's already
exactly what it
asleep.
is.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to say things that I am not that positive of.
Sure.
I mean, things that I know, I can tell you. That's like, but, you know. So,
What other questions should I ask my mom? Like that. By the way, that story that lasted like an hour was to talk about how you met Dad. Oh man.
yeah, so it's like, But I know somebody had asked for the
Oh, somebody asked for the dill dip.
the
recipe.
dill dip recipe.
Maud, get ready to clip this. What's the dill dip recipe? Do you have it by memory?
Yeah, it's simple. It's so simple. But, you know, it's equal parts, and I say equal parts, Miracle Whip and sour cream. So if you have a cup of Miracle Whip, it's a cup of sour cream. If you want it bigger, you have 2 cups. If you're doing just 1 cup, it would be a tablespoon of minced onion and a tablespoon of dried parsley, a teaspoon of dill, and a dash of Worcestershire sauce.
No, that's it.
That's it.
And
you
mix it up.
And mix it up, and it's yummy.
It's very good. Good with ruffles. So if we can have a mod clip that, and we'll post it. Kilopatra wanted it. No, so Farm Cat. No, I haven't like specifically cut back on it. I actually just added a couple things. The problem is that all the stuff that I want is expensive.
Huh?
So there's a thing called a throne, where
Now, has
I
a
can
throne
put,
account?
it's like a wish list that I can put up there.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
My butt's getting sore.
Do you want to get off that thing, or?
Well, actually, I kind of slid back and it was getting my
Oh.
tailbone.
Oh, there you go. Are you good?
Yeah, so if I get off of it,
You just want to try to adjust it, or do you want to be off it completely?
let, see what he's making me sit on? Look at this thing.
I thought that would help you.
Well, yeah, they can see me then, but it hurts my butt.
Do I have a childhood story that my mom doesn't know about? Yeah, nothing that I'm going to tell you.
I'm sure he has a lot of them, but it's probably some that he doesn't want me to know.
Subscriber.
Why did I
You just got the announcement just now. Oh my gosh, ma'am. Sorry. Thank you for 23 months. I posted it. I posted it everywhere. I posted it on Instagram, Twitter, and the Discord. You just missed a really, really good story. Hey, Spentu. Welcome on in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, watch the VOD later. It's. I asked my mom how my dad and her met, and it ended up being maybe my favorite story that I've ever heard. It's so funny. Why? That's so good.
Yeah. What? Oh, a jacuzzi. That sounds nice.
Oh, right on. Congrats, Swensu. That's great, dude.
What's a gas engineer?
That's an engineer that works with gas mostly. I think it's HVAC stuff.
Oh, okay. HVAC, I understand. Got into his gas engineer. No, I ain't that smart. Just gas fitter. Oh, a gas fitter. I don't know what that is either.
I think it's HVAC stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mom. Okay, so what else? So what other questions can I? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Annika. Here, I'm gonna do this. We're doing it live. And I trust that you clipped it perfectly, and we're just gonna.
It is so fascinating to watch you do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. I make a pretty mean spaghetti sauce too.
All kinds of things. We should put the dill dip in the recipe. We've got a recipe list for the community.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Throwing this meant what in the world?
Going back to school after 20 years. Good for you.
Oh. Farm Cat, thank you very much. I love those things. That's very exciting. We should do a cooking stream. Farm Cat, thank you. Those are great. No, I need to put some. The problem is that I find it hard to find smaller stuff that I want. That's not just kitsch, I guess, and stuff. I got stuff. I don't need more stuff. Don't worry.
I have no idea.
We're
what
talking
you're
about that throw in that wish list thing.
I have no idea.
You bought me some food that was on the wish list.
Oh,
There's these barbecue mung beans. They are delicious, and they are mostly just protein and stuff. In them.
Mung
They're
beans?
Mung beans, M-U-N-G. I hadn't heard of them before I had these. Yeah. No, we should do a cooking stream though. That'd be fun. Now that I've got these things.
these are kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting it, and I put my hand up, and I got to make sure I don't
No, you're good.
bonk it.
I mean, stuff I can use to make more money. I mean, that's where
That would be nice. You know.
That's why I did put the drone on their chat. By the way, I did figure that out.
They're the beans that would eventually grow from bean sprouts. Okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
actually.
either. I know bean
I know
sprouts.
bean sprouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was just I guess I didn't know what that was. Yeah.
Okay. Because I can get the bean sprouts that are still green, then you get them when they're long and white. And they end up being a bean.
Apparently. And apparently that's, what's that?
Yeah.
Sprouted mung beans. Anyway, they're very good.
Cool.
So thank you again, Farmcat. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Let's hear it for Mama Kay's story, because that was amazing.
Well, it was fun. It was fun, but okay.
Are you feeling tired?
Am I what?
Are you feeling tired?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm feeling, I don't know what else to say now.
We
I said so
can
much.
just ask you another question, then you'll spin off into the next one.
Well, hey, it was a great story. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all very much. But it's just what it was, and I think it's. I always thought that if they ever had a contest for, unusual romance stories,
Sure. Yeah.
that I would
You'd be up there.
put it in, because it's like,
It's so good.
Hey, what was that thing you wanted to try and make?
Oh, okonomiyaki. If
I can't even
scientists,
say it.
if scientists is still in here, she gave me a kit, and I still haven't made it. We could try that tomorrow for like lunch or something.
Oh,
It
okay.
makes two if you want to try it.
Sure.
Okay, we'll do it. Fun.
Oh, yep. That's
What is your favorite thing to cook?
my favorite thing to cook.
Yeah. Or bake, I guess, if you want to go that way. I feel like you'd have a better answer or a more apt answer for baking than cooking.
Probably cream puffs.
Yeah, that's good. What is your favorite thing to cook?
Restaurant.
You're such a good cook that I find it interesting that you're like, I don't even like it.
I don't mind cooking. What I hate is meal planning.
Yeah, that's fair.
To try and decide what everybody wants, and invariably, you're going to make something that nobody wants.
Well, between Pops and Jason.
Yeah. Your father mainly.
Yeah, no, I get it. He likes his 5 meals, and that's about it.
But he's not fussy, just ask him. Oh, yes. Oh, I hate to-
Goodness, Wolfie.
Yes, it's like, yeah, I mean, when you kids were little, I never asked you. That's what you had.
Yeah.
But the thing is with your dad now, he's had the same meals for me for 54 years. He's a little sick of them. He wants something different, and I don't have anything different to give. So, oh, yes.
Have you ever thought about doing the like meal prepped things that they have where they give you all of the ingredients?
No.
It would mix it up for them.
I don't want the expense.
I mean, that's fair, but
And the thing is, if you pay for it, you buy that, and then you get it, and you don't like it, then what?
then you don't
Yeah, out the money.
Don't get that one anymore.
You just out the money then, and I don't like. I mean, all right.
Well, you're not out the money. You still like made a meal, and then if it's a miss, then it's a miss. And
No, it still costs you. They don't give you that stuff. for
yeah,
nothing.
I know that it still costs you, but okay, never mind.
And if I don't like it and I don't eat it, then I've wasted my money.
That's an interesting perspective because to me, the joy is in trying it. What was that?
That was my hearing aid.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can tell them your preferences and stuff, and then they'll give you like specific things. It was just a thought. That way, like it would take the planning completely out for you. It would be like here. This is, I don't know, T-bone steak and
Well,
risotto or whatever.
we eat a lot of steak, but we eat so little anymore. It's really hard.
That's true.
It was actually a lot easier for me to cook when I had everybody home, because then you made a meal and it was a meal. Right? Now,
Yeah, right there.
I make one porterhouse steak and it feeds all three of us. That's it.
Yeah.
And with that, we had a steak the other night, and Dad wanted a baked potato. Jason and I had a salad. It's always going to be something different.
Sure.
So it's like, if you buy something you don't like, well,
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
Frank,
guess.
but
I love salmon. Oh,
I find it hard to cook for more than two.
but yeah, you find it hard to cook for more than two.
Yeah.
And I find,
I thought the one of the things that I thought that you were always particularly good at is just the timing. For me, getting everything so that everything is ready basically at the same point has always been a challenge for me. I feel like whenever I cook, something's. I mean, this is me being critical of myself.
Well,
but I think that whenever I cook, something is always cold, and it annoys me. And I feel like you never.
yeah, no, it's timing.
Yeah.
And you learn that over many years.
Yeah, no, I was saying that is something that I thought that you were
But,
particularly good at.
When your dad and I got married, I couldn't. They say that the old cliche, you can't boil water. Well, that's me. I burn water. It was that's why to this day your dad won't eat pork chops. When I make pork chops, and Jason loves pork chops, I have to make Dad a pork steak because he will not eat a pork chop. It's my first attempt at making pork chops, because I remember my mother telling me that pork was a meat that you had to make sure was well done. Well, my pork chops were so well done you could have used them as a hockey puck.
I didn't know that's why. Because he'll eat pork steak, because pork steak has more fat, so then it has.
But he won't eat fat. But he won't eat
yeah,
fat.
but it has more fat, so that way it
is-
stays
yes.
moist. That's funny.
Yeah, but it's like, Yeah, challenging without practice. Anything is challenging without practice. Let's face it. And yeah, it is. The microwave has made it a lot easier, because if you make something ahead of time, even like mashed potatoes or anything like that, you get your meal all ready, and you throw your mashed potatoes in the microwave for a minute, and you've got hot potatoes. Doesn't take much. Yeah, Greg and I have always been only two, and I still cook too much food off. Yeah. Well, see, that's the other problem that I have is that Derek's father does not like leftovers. He does not eat leftovers. The only thing that he will eat that is considered leftovers would be things like soup or soup. But he doesn't take, for example, if you make a roast, he won't eat a cold roast beef sandwich. He won't do that. Now, if I take and shred it up and mix it with gravy and put it over bread, yeah, that
Because you're making something new.
but that's the closest that he'll eat to leftovers. So I've had to learn, and this was always my problem when you kids were at home, is that I made enough for us for a meal. The only time that it would be a whole lot of stuff is like if I made spaghetti, and I'd make a big pot of spaghetti sauce and a big pot of noodles, and I knew that if there was anything left over, you kids would eat it, or I would.
Sure.
But Dad would not. No. He doesn't eat leftovers. But so I learned to make just what we needed, so I didn't have a whole lot of leftovers, so I didn't waste the food. And that's the only reason I would get upset when all of a sudden I'd come home and I'd have 3 extra mouths to feed.
Sure. Well, our house was always the house that everyone hung out at.
And I wouldn't mind it. In fact, I loved having them there. But it made me feel bad because I never feel like I had enough to feed them.
Sure.
That was, so it was like, So, I once microwaved something for 4 minutes. And oh my gosh. There was nothing left of it. Yeah, no, it's. I'm not a microwave cooker. I'm a microwave warmer upper.
Maybe that's why I like food sometimes cold. I hate using microwave. I will avoid a microwave at all costs.
Yeah, it's. But you can use it just to reheat stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like that.
No, I hate using a microwave.
Well,
If I'm,
You've
if I'll
eaten it and
reheat
don't
pizza
know it.
and I'll reheat it.
Oh, no,
Apparently, yeah.
no.
If I'm reheating pizza, I'll reheat
it
it. in the
depends
oven.
upon what you're heating. No, I no pizza and stuff like that. No, if you're going to reheat that, do it in the air fryer.
I don't what's something that people do. I hate microwaving water for like coffee or tea.
Yeah, no,
Or hot chocolate or whatever. I won't do
no,
that.
no. I use my kettle on the stove.
Good.
Yeah, but Dad uses the microwave to make his hot
Yes,
chocolate.
I hate that.
And I do too.
don't-
And but he doesn't use water. He uses milk, so it leaves a scum in the cup.
Blah, blah, blah.
And then he pours it in the sink, and there's scum in the sink. And then, I like cold food. Actually, I like room temperature food. There's a lot of stuff that I like that it was just like even leftover chicken and stuff like that. Dad won't eat leftover chicken. Fried chicken, nope. Mm-mm. And he can't eat cold pizza. Nope.
Yeah, right, May?
Nope. Yeah,
I love my electric kettle, actually.
never had one. Yeah, if you're frying it, a cast iron pan, if you're frying it or put it in the oven, but not in a microwave, anything that has a crust is not good in the microwave.
Yeah.
I'm at the house that my boys come to hang out. Yeah. It was, yeah. I still got at least 4 that refer to themselves as my 5th son. So
Yeah, no. Q is one of them. He shows up in chat occasionally.
oh yeah, he still
Yeah.
he still emails me, "Hi mom."
Did he tell you that he was looking at going to Madison for law? He's taking his LSAT.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I heard that he was coming back to Wisconsin, but I never got beyond that
Yeah,
as
that's
to
why.
where he was going to go and
Madison.
what he was going to do. So he's
Open for
that's
Madison, taking the LSAT.
Good. Oh, good. That's close enough. He'll come visit.
Yeah.
Cold meat, pork, anything like that. Yes, and leftover pizza. I will take leftover pizza and I'll put it in the oven so Dad doesn't stick it in the refrigerator because I don't like it cold. And I'll eat it for breakfast. So yeah. But yeah, it's like. I need to care.
What is one of your favorite memories of us as kids? Oh, it's down there. You're fine.
Huh?
Devin was asking me where I was going to sleep because you guys are in my bed.
Because of what you did?
He's asking me where I was going to sleep
Yeah.
because he has to work in the morning.
Oh.
So it's going to be 7 a.m. or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's.
It'll be fun.
I'm glad you guys know your own sign language. I don't know it. Yeah, favorite memory of you guys as kids? Oh
Yeah.
gosh. I don't know if I have a favorite one.
Okay, who's your favorite kid?
That is a terrible question to ask a mother. School, yeah. Up by us, they have to go till June 6th. They don't get out of school till June 6th.
Oh, really? Yeah. Jasmine's done on Wednesday.
Yeah, Thursday's her last day.
I thought it was Wednesday, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Nicole told me Thursday is her last
Oh, okay.
day. So it's like, whoa. I guess, oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I guess it's time for bed. But yeah, the funny thing is it sounds like a cliche, and you hear people say it all the time, but it really is true. When you get older, I can look at you boys, and I can still feel you as babies, snuggled up,
Sure.
cuddled into my neck. I can smell you. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I can feel that, and I cherish that, and I miss that, but I don't want to do it again.
I was just about to be like, "Oh, Mom, I love you." You're like, no, I'm done. I'm done.
This is good. This is good. I like it. I like it when my kids can hold me. But it's like, oh, so it's there's a lot of truth to that. My mother once told me one time. She says, she says, the fact of the matter is, you get to a certain age, and the only thing you have left are your memories. So make sure they're good ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she's right.
Yeah.
She's true. That's very true. Yeah. Trust me, bus drivers count the days too. They even count hours.
And Mom drove bus for a long while. And then was what, assistant manager?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just a driver for 10 years, and then I was the assistant terminal manager for 15. So altogether, 25 years of driving little kiddies. Yeah, it is. It's very true. Memories are a good thing, and I think that's why it's so sad when people have, like, dementia and Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
is because they lose that, and it's. What kind of a? What? Oh. No. We weren't allowed to do that because if you hung anything or put anything in the windows, it would hamper your vision. And nothing was to be hung on the outside of the bus. I know once we tried to put a big bow, although for the parades we could do that, but for everyday driving we could not decorate the buses.
No kidding, say. And then he's off to
Chance encounters that
Virginia
would keep us
Tech, right?
going. Oh. Yep. I had very proud moments of watching all of you boys.
What is a proud moment of you watching me? The chat, I'm sure, would like to know. You just pick one.
I was always very proud to watch you sit and do anything. I used to love to watch how you interacted with your friends. I would sit at the top of the basement stairs and watch as you guys played D&D. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Did I understand everything that you were doing?
Sure.
No. But I loved the interaction. And I loved that you could communicate and, interact with people. You had a very easy way, and that's why it comes through on the stream of interacting with people. You're a people person.
Thanks. Oh.
So, yeah. Okay, now the interior of the roof of the bus. The kids used to give me, like out of a coloring book, pictures that they drew and things that they did, and I would put them on the top of the bus. But that's about all I could do. That's the only thing you can decorate, because otherwise it's. Yes. That's why you're right. He is. He's just so cute.
Thanks. No, that's fascinating. Well, I'm sure, especially when I was really young, right? Like, 'cause we first started playing D&D when I was like 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah.
Some such.
Well, didn't Devin start it?
Yeah. No, we started with Devin, and then.
Yeah, I was gonna say Devin started it, and then he let you guys join in, and then pretty soon you guys were all doing your own.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, this stream is too wholesome for the internet. What is it? It's 56. I suppose it's time for bed.
You go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad's probably already in there.
I'm sure he is.
Which means I'm going to have to try to sneak in.
Any closing thoughts, Mother?
Any closing thoughts? I don't know. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah. And you're welcome
I
on
was-
stream anytime, man.
I was glad to be able to communicate with all of you. That sounds really
I'm telling you, you should have your own stream. You'd do good. I wonder. I should show you streams that I know. I wonder if he's live.
Well, I watch some of these people do cooking streams and like that, but I
Yeah,
think
sure.
I think I could. No, I think they'd be dumb for me. I don't do anything that.
No, he's not live. I can find him for.
And I don't play games, so it's like. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's like, this is fun. We don't get down here very often, but when we do, it's always fun to be able to say hi to everybody. Oh, no, there's no cooking with Mama Kay because Mama, no. First of all, I couldn't afford to try and get things up there.
This is just a guy that plays a game, and he always has like a martini with him and stuff. And lots of people watch him. And part of it because it's the novelty of him, like playing a very hard game. But still, just saying, there is an audience out there for you, Mother.
I doubt it.
There is.
I don't really have anything that anybody wants to hear.
Stop it. You just entertained people for like an hour.
Well,
with-
that's
with-
because you gave me a subject matter. For
Sure.
me to sit and think
No,
about a
but
subject
you don't.
matter,
The
I
thing is,
couldn't.
you don't supply the subject matter. The chat supplies the subject matter. Like you can just like run your mouth, and then you'll have things
I'm not crafty. I don't do crafts.
like hell. You don't, Mother. I mean, you don't do crafts.
Sewing is not a crafty. Well, I don't do crafty sewing.
Okay.
Little. I'm not a knick-knacky, whatever. The green guy.
A spark face. I don't know. Welcome on in, Rubik's.
I have no idea what that is.
Sewing is a craft.
But I don't even do that much anymore.
Okay.
Well, the last thing I sewed. Do you know what I had to sew?
No.
Dad asked for a cover for his bell mount.
Counts. What if that would be a reason for you to start sewing? How about more things? You know?
But what?
I don't know.
Well, see, that's just
I
it.
hadn't gotten that far.
There, I no. If I do anything, it's okay. Example. I had a whole bunch of leftover fabric from different projects and different things that I made Jasmine and stuff like that, and I have made clothes for Jasmine, and I enjoyed doing that. But she doesn't take care of them, so I'm not gonna do it. That's too much work and money. So. Yes, I gave her a sewing machine a couple years ago. Yes, I did, and I tried to show her, and she has been doing some things.
I'll occasionally catch her up there trying to do something.
Yeah, I see the sewing machine is out in the hobby room
and,
now.
Very frequently, she enjoys sewing, but the thing that we have to help her with is the cutting of the fabric.
Well, that's because she wouldn't sit and listen and let me help her lay out a pattern or use a pattern.
I know.
She just does her
She's
own
just
thing. Yeah,
Cuts two shapes and then goes, bam.
yeah. So it's like, but it's like. Anyway, I had all this fabric, and I was gonna actually the last fabric that I had was left over from all the blankets I made you guys.
Sure, yeah.
All the
All the felt.
Yeah, well, not felt, but
Well,
yeah, whatever
felt,
it is.
right?
Brushed, whatever. Yeah, funny, nice, warm blankets, whatever. What is it called? I can't even think of what the fabric is. Oh, senior moment. What is it? It's not felt. It's No, okay, perhaps that's what I was going to do. But you know what?
Fleece?
I started working on that.
Fleece?
Fleece, yes.
Fleece?
Thank
Oh.
you. Fleece.
All right, fleece.
Should have think of a sheep.
Start with an F.
But I got it all cut out, and I even started laying it out, thinking how I would do this, and I was going to make another quilt. And then I looked at it, and I thought, you know what? I don't need another quilt. So I threw it away.
That could be an heirloom
Oh,
for the ages.
not really.
Really? You don't think that Jasmine would appreciate that?
No, she didn't appreciate the ones I made her and gave her.
No, that's not true at all. Well, okay, first off, you have to understand that Jasmine appreciating something and Jasmine taking care of something are two different things.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. But she still has the first quilt I made her,
Yeah.
although it's kind of in tatters.
It's in a less good shape, but yeah.
Yeah. I made her a quilt for when she was first born. In fact, I gave it to Nicole at her baby shower that I gave her. And what I did is while Nicole was pregnant, I made all of her maternity clothes. And I kept all the scraps from her maternity clothes and I put them together and made a quilt for Jasmine.
That's the cutest shit I've ever heard.
And it was I thought it was so cute and it was just adorable. But it lacked something. All of my boys, when they were little,
Oh, yeah.
had bunny blankets. So on the back side of Jasmine's quilt, I embroidered a rabbit. So she had a bunny blanket too.
Did Dan have a bunny blanket?
Actually, yes. Devon's bunny blanket became your bunny blanket.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. So it's just like a kid's blanket, like
Yeah.
2 feet by 2 feet or whatever.
No, it was, well, Dad made her the cradle.
Embroidery, also a craft.
I didn't say I couldn't do it. I said I don't do it.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference. I don't do it because if I'm going to do something, I want it to be
Some
useful.
could call gardening a craft or landscaping.
That I do.
Yeah.
I garden. I like that.
I can get you a remote camera and we can set you up. And you can be live while doing gardening or doing
Oh, look
landscaping.
here. Here's how I pull a weed. Dumb.
No, you just talk while you're pulling the weeds. People watch me play video games, Mother.
I know.
They'll watch you pull weeds.
If that's the case, they have a really boring life.
No, that's not what it is. It's about community and,
Oh.
you know,
Okay.
it'd be a chill stream, yeah.
Thank you. It's yeah. I don't know. To have things set up and to be able to stream like you guys do,
I know that the technology barrier would be a thing.
that would be something I could not do. Can confirm, very boring, but still would watch. I do. Thank you.
All right, well, I know that it kept you up way past your bedtime.
Yes, that is.
So if you want to go to bed, I'll probably be alive for a little bit myself yet, guys. But
Okay, I will do that. I will say good night to all, and thank you for having me and listening to this old woman. It's like
we'll
I have some beautiful children.
at least one.
Love you, baby.
Thank you for coming. All right.
Get me out of here.
Okay. Well, here what we'll do is I'm gonna go to this, and then we're gonna say we'll be right back, and I'll mute the mics. We'll be right back.
Oh, okay. You got to check.